Hello and welcome to this video on supplementary verse 3. I'll start by sharing the screen with the verse and reading it to you. Atra tatra cha sarvatra vartate parameshvaraha anyatra chapi tatsthanam kutrasyaratra nastisa. And again, Atra tatra cha sarvatra vartate parameshvara anyatra chapi tatsthanam kutrasyad yatra nasti saha. I'll now analyze the vocabulary for you. Let me share my iPad screen. Atra means here, tatra, there, sarvatra, everywhere, anyatra, elsewhere, yatra, where, relative. All of these words end in atra. Note that is not the same as the tra, as for example in mantra, shrutra, which is an entirely separate suffix which makes a neuter noun, usually denoting the implement or tool for doing something or the means whereby it's done. Mantra, shru, to hear, shrutra, that by which one hears, therefore the ear. This is an entirely separate ending, purely coincidental in form with the other tra, or then is the neuter noun that ends in the nominative tram. So atra means here, and ta, tra, there. Sarva means every, as in sarve sattva sukhita bhavantu, may all beings be happy. Sarva. Sarvatra means everywhere. Sarvatra. And in the next line, anya. Anya means other, and anyatra, otherwhere, elsewhere. Ya, the relative which, yatra, mean where, not as an interrogative, but as a relative. And incidentally, there's another tra that doesn't appear here with the interrogative ku. So kutra means where. So atra tatra cha, here and there, sarvatra, everywhere. Parameshvara, we had para in the previous verse, in verse 1 rather, parambalam, the supreme strength, utmost strength. You can make a superlative from para as in parama, meaning the utmost or the supreme, as in parama atman, paramatma, the supreme spirit. Ishvara, as here, means a lord or a god, and by santi parama ishvara becomes parameshvara. Vartate, vartati in Pali, it originally means to turn, literally, but then by extension means to proceed. It's the root vrit, cognate with the Latin vert, to convert, invert, to turn upside down, pervert, to turn aside. You have an introvert, somebody who's turned inwards, an extrovert, somebody who's turned outwards. It's the same vrit. So from its primary meaning of to turn, it then extended its meaning to be to proceed, and then revolve and then just to be, to have its existence, to continue in existence. So what it's saying here is the Parameshvara, the Supreme Lord, Vartate, exists, atra tatra cha sarvatra, here and there, everywhere. Now we get a bit of a twist, because in the second line, in the first line, having covered everything, atra tatra sarvatra, here, there, everywhere, anyatra, elsewhere. So anyatra cha and elsewhere, anyatra cha api, and even, and indeed, elsewhere. So anyatra chapi, and even elsewhere, tatsthanam, his place, meaning is his place. Now look at the construction here of tatsthanam. I'll write it. Tatsthanam. Sthanam means place. It's the same word as the stans, Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, and so on. Just means Pakistan. Into those words via the Persian form, just stan. So sthanam means place. His place or its place, you could put the its or his in the genitive, the inflected genitive form, which would be tasya sthanam. It's also correct, rather than using the fully inflected form, to make a compound of it. Now you compound the tat just by tat. So tat sthanam. Literally, rather than his place, it's the he place or the it place. There's no distinction of meaning. They mean exactly the same. It's just two grammatically correct ways of expressing the same thing. So tatsthanam, his place, anyatra chapi, is, the word is omitted, as is perfectly correct. Anyatra chapi is tatsthanam, and his place is even elsewhere. Kutra syad. So I said a few moments ago we didn't have kutra here, we do. So kutra, where, as in the interrogative form. Kutra syad. From syad, from the root as, the optative form would, if it were a regular verb, be asyat, but the first a is dropped, and so it becomes syat, and then syat followed by a voiced consonant, here yatra, then the syat, the t becomes a d, so it's syad yatra. So kutra syad yatra nasti saha. So kutra syad, where might it be? The optative of is, it might be, so, or could be. Where could it be? Where might it be? Kutra syad. Kutra syad yatra, where might it be? Where na asti sa. Sa he na asti, not is. So where might it be that he is not? Or where could it be that he is not? So kutra syat, where might it be? Yatra, where, sa, he, sa, na asti, not is, becomes nasty, not is, and the sa is put at the end. You could equally say sa nasty or nasty sa. It's purely a matter of style. So kutra syat, where might it be? Yatra sa nasty, where might it be? Where he is not. Note, for those of you who've seen just a he just as a sa without the visarga ending, where sa appears before a word beginning with a consonant, this visarga just drops. So you say, but where it's at the end of a sentence or end of a word group, the visarga remains. That's why in this verse we have nasti sa with the sa retaining its visarga. If we were saying sa nasti, the visarga would drop. Sa nasti. So I will read this verse to you again, twice slowly. There we are. Atra tatra cha sarvatra vartate parameshvara anyatra chapi tat sthanam kutra syad yatra nasti saha. And once more. Atra tatra cha sarvatra vartate parameshvara anyatra chapi tat sthanam kutra syad yatra nasti saha. That concludes this video.